There's an area out here that looks like it always grows really well. There are certain types of plants that just thrive out there. And it seems like, compared to some other areas, like it must be a really good soil area. Some parts here, especially where I put this, chose to do the raised bed garden, was kind of trodden by the hooves of horses, and the dirt topsoil kind of washed away in the rain. That's why I chose to do raised beds. But out here, especially over in this area, and I've been knocking it down with my lawnmower here, just really seems to grow really well. So what I'm thinking about doing is just knocking all this down with my lawnmower. And as I do, it bags up in a little bagger there. And I go right over there and dump it there where I'm putting in another little garden. I'm just dumping what I get, in the bag on the lawnmower. And kind of making future garden spots. But this out here, I've been looking at this, and it really seems to just grow really well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mow a little bit bigger than what I'd like my garden to be out here. Bag it up. Well, chicken came up behind me and scared me. I saw at the hardware store where I can get these big rolls of 6 mil thick black plastic that's like 30 foot by, I don't know, 60 foot maybe, something like that. I forget the dimensions, but it's pretty darn big. And I can probably get 2 of those and undo them and stretch them out. And from the edge of this garden over here, just go ahead and lay it here all the way out, or maybe just kind of move it out, just mow grass in between the two, and just put me in a good size garden out here. So I'll knock it down with the lawnmower, come back behind myself with the plastic. So if I did say 30 by 60 and I did 2 of those, then it'd be a 60 foot by 60 foot garden spot. Chicken, what are you doing? Huh? Which one are you? Which chicken are you? Well, okay, you're not Yellowfoot. Okay, that's just one of our other black chickens. From a distance they look black, but when you get close, there are really all kinds of pretty colors in those feathers. If you look at it, you can see blues and little bits of reds and yellows and grays, and really pretty. Really pretty. Come out here to follow me. The chickens are like the cats. Every time they hear me talking, they come out to visit because they think I'm talking to them. But anyway, the chickens don't normally come out here because it's too easy for a predator to be out here. The chickens know it. But whenever I come out here and I'm talking, they figure it's safe enough. Not that I could really save them from a couple of attacking coyotes. They'd get it anyway. Hopefully not, but chickens are smart. They run and they hide. Ain't that right, Chicky? You getting the buggies? They love to come in the areas where I mow. Ain't that right? Freshly mowed. They run after the buggies. They can fill up their little bellies with nothing but buggies from out here. Some of our chickens are laying eggs now, and by looking at the eggs, I've got one set of eggs that I can tell is from one chicken, another set of eggs that are from a different chicken. And so I'm thinking we've got 2 laying eggs right now, 2 separate chickies. But look how this grows. get down here so we can actually kind of see the growth in here a little bit better. You know, compared to my feet. Some of these little plants. I'm not sure what this is. It's a pretty plant though. A lot of these plants out here are the kinds of plants that survivalists and what do you call them? The people that talk about the different plants that you can live on and survive on and everything. They say, you know, a lot of these plants that are out here are perfectly edible, perfectly fine. I recognize some, like this. Pretty sure, I'm not positive. I don't know. I don't want to say that is because it looks similar to something that I know is, but I don't know. And these big greens. Oh, I don't know what those are either. I looked them up one day. I just can't. They're just, it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't get it out there right now. Those kind of plants have little greens on top. It's a wild plant that just grows around here. It's not like something I planted. It's not like amaranth, even though it kind of looks similar. The tops look similar, but I know it's not. Could be, but I don't think so. I know we have lamb's quarters out here. I was thinking some of these little ones might be lamb's quarters, or whatever they call it. Got to be careful out here because we do have ticks. We have deer wander through, and you know, we end up with deer ticks. But these are, we had some heat come through. These look really dry. I'm not really sure. It's not like a grain. It's more like a little flower thingy. Where amaranth puts a grain on top. But you can see in there that. Let's see if I can get it to focus. You can see little grains on that one. Come on, focus. Just want to focus way back here. But there's little grains on those. Little tiny grains. Come on, focus on my hand. There you go. Can you see them? Little tiny grains in there. Come on. Yeah. I know the duckies like grains and they like different things like that. But they don't come out here much. Hardly any. Part of me hates to mow them down. The other part's like, hey, you know, this is my area. I want to have a garden in. I know the deer don't eat it. Anybody know what these plants are? If you know what those plants are, let me know. Because I'm not really sure. I've got a set of old books that I got from my father called the Foxfire series. The Foxfire books. And they talk about a lot of this kind of stuff. I need to find those books. I got them in storage. A bunch of stuff I got from my dad after he passed away. And I need to start looking through those books and kind of, you know, just kind of see if I can recognize a bunch of these plants and different things that I might be able to utilize. Maybe not just for, you know, my consumption, but for the animals. Who knows? Let me know if you know what this is. It's interesting though, isn't it? Alright, I've only got 5 acres to mow. Talk to you later.